201 2
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, it's alright.
Today, we will talk about the three laws of motion, but we will focus on the law of inertia. Law of inertia states that a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will continue moving at constant speed in a straight path unless acted upon by a net force. We prepared a simple example for you. When you play egg catching, inertia is present. When you pass the egg to the other person, you usually pass it upward. The person catching the egg receives the ball downward. What is the main reason why the egg is being catched downward? When the egg is thrown, its mass in the part where the front portion of the egg, the receiver tends to receive the egg downward because the force of the egg weakens. If the receiver receives the egg towards him, directly the inertia is still great and the body at rest moves with a constant velocity at a straight line that can cause the egg to break. This means that the force of the egg when it is thrown in the front area, the sudden change of the state of the egg from being at the resting motion is called inertia. We hope that you have learned a lot in this short video. Thank you for watching.
We keep it rockin' till 6 a.m. New York to London, over to Japan. Turn it up, mash it up. We're gonna party like it's the end of.
Law of acceleration. Today, after we discuss about the first law of motion, which is the law of inertia, we will move on to the second law, which is the law of acceleration. Law of acceleration states that acceleration is directly proportional to the net force acting on the body and inversely proportional to its mass. Its direction follows the direction of the net force. Example of it is a tree being pushed by a student. In setup 1, a student tried to push the tree with her full strength. The tree moved a little and not continuously. Setup 2. Two students tried to push the tree and moved it twice as the force of the first student. Thus, you need to exert more force in pushing the tree. In setup 1, the force of the student is not enough to let the tree move continuously. In setup 2, the two students exerted double of the force of the first student and moved the tree twice as the first student. That means you need a bigger force to push the tree because of it to accelerate from rest, and its acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass. We hope you understand our short presentation about the law of acceleration. Thank you for watching.
What is ours eternally, hey. I was popping till we can't stand. We keep it rockin' till 6 a.m. New York to London, over to Japan.
We already finished discussing about the first and second law of motion. Now, we will tackle about the third law, the law of interaction. Law of interaction states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This simple example of the law of interaction. A buller is being put in the hand of a girl. She is exerting force on it. How would you know that the buller is also exerting a force on her arms? After getting the buller from her, examine your arms. You will notice the hand that there is a slight dent on the part of your arm where the buller handle had previously hung from. The slight deformation on your arms for a short period is an evidence that the buller exerted a force on it. Hope you learned a lot and apply it on the future. Thank you for watching our video.
What is ours eternally, hey. I was popping till we can't stand. We keep it
impulse, and momentum. Let's start to define momentum. Momentum is a term used to quantitatively describe the motion of an object. It is quantified in terms of velocity and mass. Impulse. Impulse is the change of force that is required to change the momentum of an object when multiplied by the duration applied to the object gives a product called impulse. Thus, impulse is equal to the change in momentum. We have prepared to you 5 hypotheses to show you how to prevent the egg from breaking. Let's test the hypothesis and know how many of the hypotheses can give us the positive outcome. Hypothesis 1. An egg is wrapped in a cloth outside and packed with a crumpled paper inside. The egg is covered with a packing tape with a parachute. Let's see if the egg is broken. The result of the given hypothesis is positive. Let's start to try the second hypothesis. Egg cover with a circular box and a tissue paper and crumpled paper around it. Let's see if the egg is broken. The egg is not broken. Still, it is remain solid. Next, in the third hypothesis, egg covered with a paper and put inside a small pouch. It is inside of the box with a cotton underneath and feathers. Let's see if the egg is broken. egg remains solid. And the fourth hypothesis, egg covered with a paper and only paper is covered with it. Let's try to see if the egg is broken. The egg still remains solid. The fifth example is egg covered with a tissue paper and papers under it, and is covered with a packing tape holder. Let's see if the egg is broken. The eggs remain solid. Five of the hypotheses prevent the egg from breaking. Thus, this is few of the ways to prevent the egg from breaking. That is being dropped from almost 10 meters high from the ground. Hope you learned in our video. I would also want to introduce to you the people behind this video. LANGA, RODEL BEATINGO, and our director, LUMAPAY, and of course your speaker, MERESIL COSCA. Thank you for viewing our video.
Mash it up, it ain't the end of the world, because the world keeps spinning, the world keeps spinning around.